Okay, we can deal with 2. Yeah. Okay, so somebody from your past came back and offered you something. Maybe an apology, but they came back. Definitely still a water sign here. They're very immature, okay, is what I'm seeing. At least emotionally or romantically. And you may have been a little naive about this. You kind of fell for it. But this King of Cups person hasn't balanced their adult and their child yet. But you were just naive in the situation. You didn't know. Now, it could be that this person comes back, in the near future and you're ready to kiss and make up. Maybe this is something that did happen all in the past. But I feel like you're going to find out they still have somebody some way, somehow. With the 10 of Pentacles and the Moon, this talks about surprise pregnancy. So you may learn that their ex-partner or even their current legal partner or whatever it is they're in right now, that's not you, could end up getting pregnant because we have more kind of child cards. So you could find out that you're pregnant and all of a sudden you're the mistress, and you're a pregnant mistress all by yourself, or mistress, I guess. Or again, that this person's other significant other is pregnant and it was a surprise. And that's how you find out that they still have this person. But hey, there's offers coming in. Do you want that kind of an offer? Okay, what's coming up in the near future for Capricorns? Fuck. Okay. You're turning this down. You're like, you cannot have real feelings for me. Like, that makes me all dry up inside. I don't have anything sexually exciting about that. Like, what's so exciting about you getting somebody else pregnant? Or what's so exciting about me being the other person? So everything's all dried up. It's all limp, everything. You just, nope. I'm not serious about you. I'm turning down the offer. I know this is you because it's the Pentacle card. I'm going to clarify these two. All right, how does Capricorn see themselves? How does Capricorn see themselves? Ooh, we have another Knight. Knight of Swords. You're angry and you want the truth. You're like, I put all this effort into this? Are you kidding me? You want an audience with this person. You're like, you need to tell me the truth. You see yourself as maybe rushing into things, a little too quickly. Maybe you could change this person's mind. And this might be you see yourself as running into your own ruin. I'm going to clarify that in a minute. I need to move these over. Okay, what is in Capricorn's environment? What is external to Capricorn? Who or what is coming towards Capricorn? What is external to Capricorn? Okay. The Sun in reverse. So we have the Sun and the Moon, which both of those tell me to move on. Okay. With the Sun in reverse, I'm seeing the person in your environment is trying to keep this a secret. But these events are unanticipated. Again, it's a surprise pregnancy. We have all the pregnancy cards, except the Empress. That's the only one we don't have. But this is good news you find out. It's bittersweet because you really did not want to hear this, but it's good news because you're able to move on from this. You were seeing the situation a little too optimistically. Also, with the Moon in here, and the High Priestess too, your intuition's high. 7 of Cups in reverse, yeah. You understand. Your intuition's very high. And it's going to lead you to the right person. Okay. All right. What are Capricorn's hopes and fears? What are Capricorn's hopes and fears? Three of Cups reversed. Another party. That's what you're afraid of. You're afraid that you're the other party. You're also afraid of a pregnancy. Your fears are that this person is going to behave childishly, but also that, you know, there's a child. You feel like you're going to be wasting your life. Like things aren't going to go your way. Yeah. Oh, okay. That there is no reunion. Three of Cups reversed. There is no second chance. You're scared of that. Yeah, definitely. Two of Cups in reverse. You can be positive and start fresh, but I don't see a second chance going on here. I don't even really see a truce. Kind of see just not having a connection anymore. Three of Cups reverse. Let's go back to Two of Cups. Two of Cups is Ace of Cups, and Ace of Cups can be an offer, but also a pregnancy. Then we have Two of Swords also as a hope or a fear. And I'm seeing friendship as opposed to romance. You may have wanted more, but it looks like you're not going to get it. And you're afraid somebody's going to be reserved and hold back their feelings. You've been turning a blind eye, even though you knew something. You know, your intuition was telling you something, but you didn't want to see it. You've been trying to block yourself off emotionally. But you couldn't really make a decision because there was information you didn't have. And you've been trying to withdraw your affection, or somebody's withdrawn their affection and you're trying to figure out why. And it's like they got somebody pregnant, or they ended up pregnant no matter if they did it or not, but they're going to be with this person because of it. There's a decision to make. You're kind of hoping that they leave this other person and are with you, but I'm not seeing that happening. Okay, what is the outcome for Capricorns? Okay, so yeah, an offer is coming around. That's true. But you're kind of hoping that it's not true. But it is. All right, and then we have the Magician. This is something that it's going to happen. Some of you, you're trying to take a romance and make it go further, whereas it's going to end up more as a friendship. So it's like going backwards, getting friend zoned, okay? And your emotions, you are blinding yourself and your emotions to this person, and it's going to cost you, some heartache. And then with Judgment here, it's going to be known, okay? It's going to be known. He's going to initiate this offer. And what you're going to do is try to take the morally high road and keep him from doing harm to this other person that they're with and say, like, no, pretty much, no. I'm trying to do the right thing here. I'm going to keep you from harming people and say no. So you're going to turn down the offer even though you really, really want it. But I feel like you're actually going to meet somebody else. This is saying, in the meantime, just work on being your best self. Don't wallow in this. Give it to God. And then when you're working on being your best self, you attract what it is that's meant for you. Because, this is not meant for you. This person, this most likely a water sign. Okay, bottom of the deck, 6 of Pentacles. Yeah, they have more than one person. And you're a little jealous, okay? And you've kind of decided to accept this unsatisfying situation and go on with it. Or go on without it, I mean. But you keep thinking, I cannot be caught up in this illusion. This person doesn't care about me, just like they don't care about this other person. If they did, they wouldn't be in this situation. All right, so let's see here. Why is King of Cups and 4 of Swords here as a situation? Oh. Okay. I'm just pulling the top one. All right. Ooh, we got a pregnancy card. Another one. I didn't think about this one. 7 of Pentacles reverse. You're concerned. You're worried. Your intuition's saying red light, okay? And if you have the 7 of Cups in a reading, it means you have reason to be worried, okay? So your intuition's been telling you for quite some time that something's wrong, and you find out it is. And you were afraid of this failure. And you were hesitating to take on the situation. And I'm seeing that this person's significant other gets pregnant while you're kind of hesitating. And therefore, you feel regretful. But really, this could have happened even if you were together, because it looks like this person is promiscuous and they're not committed to people. Okay. All right, why is the 10 of Pentacles and the Moon and the Queen of Wands here as the challenge, or what's crossing Capricorn? Oop, we got 2 cards. Death reversed. Okay, so we basically have life, which can be a baby. 3 of Pentacles. Yes, it's another third party, which is a baby. One, you do have a third party, but there's also a baby. This person somehow or other has another person that's pregnant. Because this is not like a child that's already been. This is a child that's being created. Or it's like a surprise pregnancy. So it's not a surprise baby, it's a surprise pregnancy. We do have some 3 cards in here. So with death here and the 3 of Pentacles, I see pretty much this is a point of no return. You're like, I'm drawing the line. Like, this woman's having your baby, or you're having his baby. And you're looking for loyalty. But I'm also saying don't wallow in this, okay? Don't wallow in it. Okay, could be dealing with a Scorpio. Who else might be in here? Oh, that's it. Dang. Okay. All right, why is the High Priestess here as the root of the situation? Ooh, the Fool. Okay, let me think about that. Okay, so you're trusting your intuition, or that's what you should be doing. You trusted it and you knew what was going on in some way. Just kind of like, I don't know how I knew, but I knew. And the Fool here is telling me that you were having trouble getting information in order to move on from this person. They kind of led you in circles and gave you the runaround. But all's coming out, okay? You couldn't move on from this person because of some runaround situation. Why is the 7 of Cups? But don't worry, you come to reality. Ooh, yeah, another 7 card. We have 2 7s. Oh, 3 7s, actually. We have the Chariot card. So you could have Cancer in your chart, or you want to go ahead and move forward, knowing that there is something shady. You just don't know what it is. And this person wouldn't commit to you. Yeah, because I have not settling down because death is in reverse. You wanted to move forward with this and they did not. And you're going to assert your independence, or you did assert your independence. And you're like, I'm gone. You may have even moved long distance. You just went for it. You're like, Like, something's really shady over here and I'm not sticking around to find out what it is. But somehow or other, you do find out. So somebody worked together to create some life. Okay, why is the Page of Cups and the Six of Cups reversed? And this is somebody from your past, okay? And if it's not, then it's just about, again, children. Yeah, it's hard for you to move on from this situation. Or this person does indeed want to come back. This is my coming back card, and we have a coming back from the past. They want to offer you something. Now, in some weird, extreme case, I have somebody who is coming forward because they want to have children with you. Like, that's the offer. This is very strange. But they might get somebody else pregnant in the interim. They might have like baby fever, male or female. But the thing is, this outcome, you're single. So this person's coming back, and yeah, you're having a little bit of trouble moving on. But you're like, nope, I am moving on. No matter how hard it is. You know, you could have Virgo in your chart. You could be dealing with a Virgo. But you're just going to withdraw. We have emotional withdrawal in reverse. So this other person's probably coming back, but you're withdrawing. And the thing is, you weren't quite certain, but you're going to be discreet until you are certain about this person. So you're not quite moved on yet. You're still a little invested. You're just going to kind of wait around and see what's going on. You may be looking at this person online with the Seven of Cups here and the Hermit. And with the Eight of Cups here, you could be searching for the truth, trying to solve a mystery. Okay, and until you find it, you're just going to be discreet. So you could be stalking this person a little bit or asking around. Because what I have with the Magician, wherever he went, over here, I have online classes. So I'm kind of getting like studying online. And then we also have the internet with the Seven of Cups. This person could be some kind of an artist with the Magician and the Seven of Cups. They could be into art. They create things. And you're like, I don't need to be this, this serious. I need to be a little bit more carefree, like the Fool over here. And then with the High Priestess here, I do see there is some kind of a deeper knowledge or deeper secret that you're trying to figure out. Okay. You kind of want to know why this person's coming back too. Okay, why does Capricorn see themselves as a Knight of Swords? Hangman in reverse. So you're wanting to come out of waiting around. That's how you see yourself. You also see yourself as getting a new perspective. And like, wow, I missed this opportunity with this person, or I need to miss this. You're having a bad judgment about them, which is warranted. You're like, okay, I need to release this person. But you've been observing this person, and you're seeing kind of what you hadn't seen all along. You didn't really want to see it, but you find out. You were afraid of this, and you're trying not to change or let anything change, and you're still having a hard time accepting the fate. And you're very upset about this, and you want the truth. You're going to come after them asking for the truth. And then we just have the Six of Cups over here, like this. You see this person as needing to grow up. Like, you can't be Peter Pan, okay? You have to fucking grow up. Now, if you, for some reason, get pregnant, you want them to grow up and take responsibility. All right, why is the Knight of Pentacles reversed here in the near future? Okay, the Hierophant. So we have commitment, and then we have not committed. That's very interesting. So you're not going to be committed because they're married or otherwise committed. Could be a Taurus you're dealing with, or again, you have Taurus in your chart. And we have every sign but Capricorn sign. You're trying not to get into the politics with judgment over here. You're like, I'm not going to interfere in this. This is not my business. You know, how dare you bring me into this? Because with Ten of Pentacles, you're like, I'm inheriting this situation, and I did not ask for it. Also, with the Knight of Pentacles here, some of you, this could affect your job security in some way. Some of you may work in a school or a religious facility, and you might leave your job in order to leave this person. That doesn't have to be the case, though. Basically, you're letting go of false security is what I see, especially with the Hangman down here. Letting go of something that you thought would always be there, or there were your security, letting it go. Also kind of letting go because they're creating a traditional family with someone else. And even though you feel bound to this person, you're going to do the right thing and let them be a family. And sometimes you're wondering what on earth is going through this person's brain. How dare they? Like, what kind of psychological wires are crossed here for them to think that this is okay? And I get the feeling with the High Priestess here that the knowledge is going to be revealed to a group. So somebody's going to say, there's a pregnancy announcement in some way. And you're like, wow. That may be how you find out. Yeah, some of you may see that on Facebook. Because I have learning and studying some more. Okay. Why is the sun in the environment for Capricorn as who or what is coming towards them, what's around them? Okay, the moon again. Oh, and the Wheel of Fortune. So yeah, definitely bittersweet turn of events. Definitely unanticipated in your environment. This secret, you knew something was wrong, but you did not anticipate what it was. Okay. Man, with the Wheel of Fortune too. It's two major arcana here. This definitely changes your whole way of life. If you're not the one pregnant, it still can change your life. But definitely some kind of unanticipated turn of events. And you kind of know deep down you're not going to be able to forget this person, but you can't, morally, you feel like you cannot interfere. And you're making an absolute change here. You're like, no second chances, nothing. And if you do work with this person, you're going to stop, is what I see. There's just too much deception. There may even be a little bit of obsession with trying to find out the truth. But it's going to come out. We have the moon and the sun next to each other now. Okay. What are these hopes and fears about for Capricorn? Okay. So your hope is to get what you want. It's also kind of a pregnancy card too. Your fear is that could be true. But also, you may be afraid of what you get. But you're really wishing for this person. And you're afraid that they're actually shallow. And it looks like they kind of are. Why is the Magician and Four of Cups reversed here as the outcome? Okay. Three of Wands in reverse. This is saying don't take the lead. Don't go out. Pretty much ships are not coming in for you. And I also see somebody again looking online. But basically there are three people. Somebody's turning their back. I feel like this is you. You're going to turn your back on the situation twice, it looks like. You're like, I can do bad all by myself pretty much. I don't need you to do this. And you're actually leaving confidently. And you guys may end up as friends as opposed to something romantic. Again, you're trying to keep this person from doing harm, so you're not going to initiate this. He'll initiate, but you won't. Or, vice versa, apply the genders how you can. You're going to make your own damn luck with the Wheel of Fortune over here. You're like, I don't need you. I can do fine by myself. You're going to manifest your own wish with the Nine of Cups over here. All right, bottom of the deck. Three of Swords, yes. There is a third party, of course. But there's also, again, a baby. So there's a third party, but there's also like a third party as in a baby. And you're separating. And it's heartbreaking. There's a little bit of suffering. You realize all this attraction, all this, feeling connected and emotional depth isn't going to go anywhere. I mean, I'm not saying it's fake. It's probably real, but this person wasn't mature enough to let you know or to end the other relationship. And so you've been hoping for a failed marriage. And some of you, if you're the pregnant person, you find out about an affair and you're pregnant and you end up leaving the marriage. But yeah, I feel like there's a breakup because there's more than one person. And some of you are sad because you are moving long distance. Okay, let's see what angel guidance. I did that myself, sorry. What angel guidance messages are there for Capricorns? The fuck? Oh. What messages are there for Capricorns for April 2018? Ooh, life purpose, very hermit-like. Okay, let's see what this says. I haven't seen this one before. The purpose of your life is to serve in a way that brings great joy to yourself and others. Don't worry about finding your purpose. Instead, focus upon serving a purpose, and then your purpose will serve you. Basically, I see do charity work to kind of get over this. Okay. Acceptance. We do have to accept what's happened. Okay, there's another one. See yourself and others through the eyes of the angels with unconditional love and acceptance. In this way, you inspire and lift everyone to their highest potential. Oh, and the last one, wedding. So somebody might be getting married because of the baby. Marriage is the union of two souls joined in love, mutual respect, and commitment. It signifies a desire to deepen love over time. Your wedding day is a testament to your well-founded faith in love's power. Continually breathe life into that faith and love, dearest one. So apply that how you can, okay, guys? All right, bottom of the deck. Blessing in disguise, most assuredly. Okay. What appears to be a problem is actually part of your answered prayer. Okay. You'll understand the reasons behind your present situation as everything resolves. Trust in heaven's protection and infinite wisdom to answer your prayer in the best way.